Welcome to another edition of A Bowling Conversation with me, your boy Ling, everybody's favorite hidden character. Today we're gonna go to a oldie but goodie with a new twist. I get always a kick out of these cereals that's old school and then come with something new. And for this one, it's one for me that it took a certain. It has a bunch of flavors in it. It took a certain flavor to really kick me into it being younger. But without further ado, and it's a perfect time for me, especially working a little bit on my fitness journey. Here we go. Cheerios. Well, matter of fact, let's say it right. Cookies and cream Cheerios protein cereal. 8 grams of protein per serving. And it's like, how they gonna pull that off? I don't know. Let me let you look at the box again. It took me a little bit of not really a minute to find it. It's like when I'm really looking for something, I don't find it. But when I ain't looking for it, you know what I'm saying? But let's jump on in there and see what we got going on. Excuse me. Whew, I hurt. Yeah, let's do it. When I see protein, I already think maybe I'll taste something a little powdery or filmy on it. But they could change the game on it. So first, let's go ahead and go into something I call the dry test. Dry test is when we go ahead and see if the cereal is something that you can take to work. And something like this would be cool to take to work, especially for me. I kind of got that sweet tooth, and let alone being on that, kind of on my little fitness journey, I need some protein. So I'm hoping this would be one that'd be pretty nifty. Right now, I heard that Ghost has really got things jumping, and I look forward to trying a new cereal they got out, oldie but goodie low key too. When we do the dry test, there's always a scale of 1 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm sitting here talking to you about the dry test and about to crack it open, what got me eating Cheerios? 'Cause I used to not be a fan of Cheerios at all, and man, when they first came out with the apple cinnamon Cheerios, oh man, that changed the whole game for me with Cheerios. Other than that, I wasn't messing with it. So here we go. By looking at it, you can definitely see their so-called, I guess the white being the cream, and I guess I don't know how they would put it, but I would think the white be the cream, and the brown be the cookies, the little chocolate cookies. So let's see. So I'm gonna crunch it together. Well, you know what? I'm gonna crunch it individually. I always do this. Weird like that. Let's see what the white ones taste like. One thing I can say, tastes like Cheerios, but then you get a little bit of a cream flavor, but then you get that weird, like I said before, you get them protein cereals, you're gonna taste something a little filmy. Not bad. Now we go into the chocolate part. Yeah, I can taste a little chocolate, a little, I guess, cookies to it. Still tastes not too super filmy, but you can taste where probably that protein kick in. Let's do it together. Another thing about Cheerios, and that's what made me like the apple and cinnamon when it first came out. You get different flavored Cheerios, you will taste them oats. This one, you definitely taste the oats. Tastes a little something different. You do taste, with that protein, that 8 gram serving. You can taste it, but it's not too overpowering, filmy. Thank goodness. Scale to 1 to 5. Sheesh. I'm gonna give this a 3. I think it would be good for somebody like myself to kind of wean myself off of eating more of them that sweets, because that's what shut me down these days. I ain't gonna say shut me down or slow me down with my fitness journey. I still like them sweets, y'all. Just like somebody had a nerve to have on well, I ain't gonna say have a nerve, excuse me, it wasn't nothing rude or nothing. But on my Instagram, inboxed me and said, how in the world you eat cereal like you do and still look at your age how you do? To me right now, to be honest with you, I'm not where I want to be at. Especially I looked at something that had a flashback or a memory in Facebook of, you know what I'm saying, what I looked like 2 years ago. I looked at it now, I'm like, I like that. But scale of 1 to 5, I give it that 3. This might have to come with me to work just to get that little, make sure I don't eat no sour patches or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But here we go. Oh, I want to say thank you again for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Still, as somebody that actually did guess what my nickname was on the last episode, I'm just waiting for them that if they would give me their mailing address, P.O. box, whatever. You know, I gift them, you know, I always wear some wild shirts. So, you know, some people say, I just look at you to see what kind of shirt you got on. Either way it goes, I appreciate you hitting that red button and watching me all the way from, I think this way will be the beginning of the video, going all the way back to this one. So here we go. Usually I bring out old trusty, but now I said since I had passed over that 1,000 subscribers, look, I'm already, you know what I'm saying, speaking in existence, ain't it? The serial killer. Yeah, this bowl is fire. Thank you. Now, this is where the Saturday morning special comes into play when we hit it with the milk, baby. Hit it with that milk. That's when the Saturday special change everything from forget the 1 to 5. We going to 1 to 10. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. I think this might be tasty as some milk. I really do. Because now I'm sitting here talking, and on the palate, it do taste like a little bit of some cookies and cream. So, oh man, and you know what? I've been so busy. I keep saying I got to get people on my videos. I said over and over I had something planned. I didn't go through with it. But guess what? Vitamin D milk. Saturday morning special. Collide. Scale to 1 to 10. Let's do this. Oh man, you know what? I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. Who started me out, man? Cousin Chuck. I could reach out to Cousin Chuck. We shout out to y'all that actually support me deeply. You know what I'm saying? I truly appreciate y'all. I do. Not just hitting the red button, but, you know, sticking in the community, man. I got to come up with something with all of us and just, I'd like to do a Zoom chat or something, man. Play with the laptop or something. But here we go. Let's see. And then with the milk, it's not bad. Saturday morning special ain't bad. Let's see something. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, from the scale to 1 to 10. I get an easy 7. Easy 7. I'm not gonna lie. Not a fan of Cheerios, but you know I don't taste that. Sometimes that filmy, powdery protein taste on cereals when they go protein, and also texture ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? And the flavor isn't bad. I go by that. The only thing I think what knocked it from getting at least that 8 was, I'm not gonna lie, Cheerios always let you know the oats is in the cereal. Cheerios gonna let you know that if it don't know nothing else, the oats is gonna be in that cereal because obviously it's made out of oats. But for all y'all that's on that little fitness journey and trying to get some things popping, look at it clearly. And you're a Cheerios fan, I think you just might like this one. You know what I'm saying? I think you just might I think you might like the cookies and cream, you know what I'm saying, with the protein. So, hey, I think it might be a snack for me just to get me out of the snackalicious stage. You know, I never say goodbye. I always say to be continued.